3.6 Writing values stored in variable using printf. Already I explained to you, we write programs for dealing with the data. Dealing means creating data, storing data, retrieving data, manipulating data, and displaying data. So far, in this chapter, we learned how to create data. Create data means get ready one container, one variable. Storing data. In variable, you store data. Two operations we have learned. Now, third one, retrieving data. Whatever data you stored in the variable must be in a position to retrieve. If we cannot retrieve the data, what is the use? So, that we are going to learn. How we can retrieve it? Again, our printf. In the second chapter, I introduced printf. Printf, simple functionality we have seen. That is, simple functionality of writing a string that we have seen. Simply, it writes ABC. Printf is having other capabilities also. What are the other capabilities? Now we are able to create data and store data in the variable. Using printf only, we can retrieve the data whatever is stored in the variable. Mainly, we focused on that. That means we are learning the second capability of printf. Now, you see, this is the main and int is 20. Already explained about this fully, and somewhere in the memory, 2 bytes of memory is allocated, and it is named as is, it is int, and it is having some address, and whatever value you have given is stored in the computer memory. By this, what we did, we performed two operations. One is creating data, means you got ready the variable, and storing data, you stored the variable, stored the value in the variable. Now, how to retrieve it? Now, using printf only, we can retrieve this thing. For this, we have to learn a few more elements. Now, I have introduced three data types. One is int, second one is float, third one is char. Char. Int's size is 2 bytes, float size is 4 bytes, and char size is 1 byte. Already explained. For the sake of printf, different conversion specifiers are created. Now we see, for the sake of printf, in order to represent integer, you have to write percentage %d, lowercase d. In order to represent float, you have to write percentage %f. In order to represent char, you have to write c, lowercase c. Just for the sake of retrieval of the data from the variable, we have to use three conversion specifiers. These are called conversion specifiers. Percentage D, floating point, percentage R, percentage C. Now, this is the position. How to retrieve this data? Now, using printf, we can retrieve the data. You write printf. Earlier, printf had only one part. Now, it is divided into two parts like this. First one is called control string. Control string. Second one is called list of variables. Here, this is the first part, this is the second part, separated by comma. Already I told you, comma is the separator, like in human language. Understand? Now, age value is stored in the memory. you want to retrieve it. For the sake of printf, which conversion specifier you have to use? Percentage d. So we want to retrieve an integer value. What you have to write here? Percentage d you write. Percentage d you write. That means what you are telling printf? Retrieve an integer value from the memory. That you are telling. Then immediately what printf asks you? Where is that integer value? Then you give that information. That integer value is in the age variable. Both information you have to give. First one is you have to retrieve an integer value from where. In the second part, you have to give from where, from age, that you have to give. Then this is the way you have to write the code. Then you see simple code we have written, how it is executed, you have to see. Now the control comes into the program, comes here, and it creates a variable and stores 20 in that. Then comes here, as soon as control enters here, it can find percentage d. Percentage d. What it can understand? Our control can understand which value it has to retrieve. It can understand I have to retrieve an integer value. Immediately it goes to the other side. What is there? Age. Age variable. Immediately it goes to the memory. Memory. Somewhere in the memory, somewhere it finds age variable and it feeds into that. It can find 20 value. 20 value, it takes the copy of that, and this is the monitor screen. It writes 20 here. It writes 20 here. This is the procedure. So in this case, printf is having two parts. First one is control string, second one is list of variables. But here only one variable is there. That's why one we are writing. This side, this conversion specifier we have to write. If it is integer value, percentage d we have to write. If it is a floating point value, percentage f we have to write. If it is a character value, percentage c we have to write. Now 20. Actually 20 is printed, but the reader who reads and all that gets a doubt. What is this 20? Being a human, for everything we want explanation. That's why if you want to put explanation, what you write, what you are expecting, just to think of, you want to put like this, is 20. If it is put age 20, people can understand. That's why, how can you produce this? Now, you learned it in the first chapter. What is that? New line sequence. And what you want to write? Age equal to only string. You write age equal to age. Now, again you see. Again you see. Control comes here. It creates the variable. Comes here. Then what it does? Age equal to it writes. Thereafter comes here. Then because of this already I explained, 20 is printed. Already I explained that printf cannot break its line. Printf cannot break its line. That's why 20 is printed just beside assignment operator, equal to operator. So that is the thing. In this way you can write. If you want to simplify it more, in one line also you can write. How can you write? Just the two lines of code we can club as one line. Just you see, age equal to. If you want to write a new line, you write new line. Nothing wrong. One line below it prints age equal to. Then you write percentage d. Then age. Okay. Now you see, control comes here. It executes. It executes new line. Because of new line, one line down, it prints. In the second chapter, I explained that you keep in mind. Then age equal to it prints. Thereafter, whatever procedure I explained and all that, according to that, the control implements everything. Age 20. This is the procedure. In this manner, you can retrieve the data from the variable and display. Now you learned 4 operations. One is creating data, keep ready one variable. Second one, storing data, you are able to store data. Third one, you are able to retrieve data, the memory, and you are displaying it on monitor screen. So with these 4 operations, we have learned. On the same concept, one more example I give. Just you see, main opening brace. Here you write a float height 5.2. This you have written. Now you see that what happened? Somewhere in the memory, 4 bytes memory is allocated. Okay. Now its name is height, its type is float. It is having some address and 5.2 is stored. Always you form this mental picture with a core concept. So this is a complete variable. What you did, creation of data and storing data you did. Okay. Next, you have to retrieve data and display it on the monitor screen. Now you see how you are expecting. You are expecting like this, height is equal to 5.2. You want to print like this. Here, for the sake of explanation, you are writing complete name. Here, for the sake of variable short name, you may use. But for the sake of explanation, that for the sake of reading, you may write complete name also. And here you see what is the procedure. First, I write printf. What you are expecting here, height equal to. This is from the beginning. And this is make it a practice, and height equal to. If you want this one, if you want explanation, you write this. Nobody will force you. System does not want. But other reader who reads output, he want height is equal to. That's why you are writing that point. You have to remember. Thereafter, which value you want to write? You want to write floating point value. What is the conversion specifier? Percentage f. Then you write. This is the control string. In control string, what you have written? Height equal to percentage f. And where is the floating point value? Then you write height. Whatever is here, whatever spelling you have used, same thing you have to write. If any difference comes and all that, it leads to error. Then this is the way you have written. Now how it is printed, you see. Now float height, 4 bytes memory, because of float 4 bytes memory is allocated somewhere in the memory, and the height is associated with that, and it is a float, and obviously it is having an address. Now 5.2 is stored here. Now variable is created. Control comes here, then control comes here. One new line is there. It executes one line. Below it comes, and height, whatever text you write, height equal to it writes. Then it finds a percentage symbol. Then it looks at it. It can understand that. I have to write a floating point value. And then where is that? That question comes. It goes to the next side, second side. It can find height. Immediately it goes to the memory. Somewhere it can find height and takes 5.2, takes the copy of this and writes here 5.20000. Actually, one thing you remember, while writing floating point, by default, it writes 6 digits. Already one digit is there. Remaining digits, 5 zeros are printed. Suppose if you give 2, 3, 4, let us say, then how it prints? 2, 3, 4. Remaining 3 are 0, 0, 0. That is the thing. By default, percentage f prints 6 digits after decimal point. If here 3 are there, remaining 3 are zeros. If only one is there, remaining 5 are zeros. Suppose 2 is there, remaining 4 are zeros. This point remember regarding floating point. And for the sake of assertion, one more example I give you. By this, you can have 100% clarity over this, because this is very, very important. Because without writing on the monitor screen, there is no use at all. So, if you write anything on the monitor screen, that data only we can read. That's why using printer, we have to retrieve data. Not only retrieving, we have to display the data on the monitor screen. One more example I give you. Char, grade, A. Okay. As a result of this, what happens? Somewhere in the memory, 1 byte memory is allocated, and its name is grade, its type is char, and A is stored here. It is having some address. Okay. What is the byte data of this variable? Name is grade, value is A, address is 591, type is char, size is 1. Now we have to retrieve. How can you retrieve that? Printf new line, grade. If you want this one, you write. Nobody will force you. Grade, if you want, then you write this one. Otherwise, don't write. Then you write. What is the conversion specifier for char? Percentage C. Percentage C, that you write, comma. Then here you write exact spelling. Okay, and a semicolon. So now you see this is created. Now it comes here. Now you see this is the memory. Sorry, this is the monitor screen. Because of new line, one line down it is printed. Then grade equal to, it writes. Then percentage symbol. See, system can understand I have to write a character value. Immediately what question comes? Where is the character value? Character value is here. It goes to the memory and finds A, takes the copy of that and writes here. Then the job is over. So with this, you could understand 4 operations. The first one is creating data, second one is storing data, third one is retrieving data, fourth one is displaying data. These are the core operations. That's why I have given so much stress on this. And here you see 3.1 program you see. So the same thing I explained, and thoroughly study that, and then understand the procedure. This knowledge is very, very essential.